As we deal with this oppressive heat, farm workers are often on the front lines.
Yeah, Tom George is here now. And Tom, you spoke with a group working right now to educate those farm workers on how they can beat the heat.
Yeah, Stephen, Lauren, there's some of the jobs that are most impacted by this heat, working out in the fields, harvesting everything from tobacco to sweet potatoes and strawberries. But sometimes, whether it be a language barrier or immigration status, they might not be able to get the help that they need. That's why one group is making it their mission to keep people safe and informed by meeting them out in the field for training sessions. I tagged along for one of their latest training sessions in Zebulon. As the sun goes down after a long day on the job, workers young and old gather around the bed of Leticia Zavala's truck.
Año pasado falleció José Arturo.
Her lesson starts with a sobering reminder, showing this picture of Jose Arturo Gonzalez Mendoza, who died in Nash County last year.
He fell ill in the field and nobody called the police, nobody tried to help him.
The sign with their mission, not one more life lost to heat.
We haven't had a harvest where bodies don't get sent back to Mexico.
Teaching the warning signs for heat strokes and some tips to keep cool, handing out electrolyte tablets and showing how to use cooling packs.
En la cabeza o aquí.
As summer heats up, workers sometimes notice the symptoms can creep up fast.
Sometimes when it gets this hot out, you'll feel fine one minute, but then you'll start to get a little dizzy, and sometimes you have to take a break.
A break that's even more important when many feel pressure to make the most of the few months that they're here.
It's a big sacrifice and there's a lot of competition to get here, right? And so they always want to be the best worker. They always want to be, try to take advantage of every minute. Dale, 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 dale protección al trabajador que denuncia a su patrón.
This jingle reminding workers about an executive order deferring action on immigration consequences for 2 years if someone files a safety complaint on the job. They also learned you won't lose out on pay for the day if you need to go see a doctor.
There's a lot of protections that exist that workers don't know, or they don't know how to access those protections or how to defend themselves or speak up.
Lessons these workers are taking to heart.
There was a lot of things we didn't know.
Max Valencia Orozco volunteered to be his group's leader, chosen to make sure he has all his co-workers' emergency information and contact information back in Mexico, hoping those on the front lines stick together and that everyone else remembers something when they see them out in the hot sun.
So hoping that people will respect who they are and where they come from and why they're here.
Yeah, now the group does these kinds of training sessions across our region, from all the way down in the Goldsboro area, all the way up to rural Orange County. They tell me, for the most part, the farm owners are receptive if the workers come together to ask for things like AC on the job site or a fan. But, you know, they say the main thing is just, you know, not being afraid to speak up. And a lot of times events like that just build that camaraderie. Sometimes they're from the same town, but other times, you know, you're a migrant worker, you're just here for a short amount of time. And sometimes if something happens, people don't even know. So it's just making sure they know their coworkers and they can all kind of work together and just kind of stick together and make sure everybody's safe.
They are putting food on our tables every day, and they are at risk out there working in this heat.
Absolutely. Lots of smiles today, though, listening to what she said.
Absolutely.
So hopefully that's good news. Tom, thank you.
Tom, thanks.